Hey, good morning, risers. It's Dr. Patricia Jo Grover, the goal achievement strategist and the queen of retaking, reshaping, and remaking lives, businesses, and futures. We're almost at the end of the first quarter. This is like March 25th. Today's a Tuesday. And I've been talking to you, started this week, about creating those habits. We want to have sustainable habits, but it's talking about creating those success habits. So grab your coffee or tea and come hang out with me. We're talking about habits. That's that coffee or tea in the morning. And most of the time I have coffee, but I've been having some tea lately. What's your choice? What's your favorite, coffee or tea? Or do you switch up just like me? Risers, yesterday I was talking about, and I will talk about all the time, you guys know. Our choices and decisions are what both define and design our destiny. Hence, my Design Your Destiny planning system, which is a system. It's not a plan or a calendar. But what I'm going into today is the fact that habits, when we create them, we have whatever habits we have, 40% of everything we do every day comes out of habits or rituals that we've created. So we're talking about making sure that we get things changed up so they're optimized for us, so that we are doing the right things to get us to the right results, right? Okay, lots of rights there. But really what I want to talk to you about today is time wise, how long does it take to create a new habit and to have it become automatic? Now, research shows it can happen as little as 18 days, but even as much as 245, whatever days, 260 days, 265 days. It is crazy. But the average to make the average, just the average, to make your new habits to become automatic, like something you just automatically flow in throughout just every day, right? Average is 66. Okay. And what the factors that factor into this is how bad personally our personal reason, our personal motivation for that, for having that, right? That's really important. And then it comes into being consistent. Consistency is key. That's why I want to get people utilizing the tools that I have in the Design Your Destiny planning system, because consistency. Remember yesterday I was talking about planning, like planning our weeks, planning our days, and getting it into our planner and calendar so that we're doing it boom, day after day after day after day, day after day at the same time, so that we can learn to create that consistency. So again, it's the personal reason why, it's having that consistency. Then it's also what, you know, why it is that we want it. We need to know that, but it also talks about when we have different outside things that influence us. When I talk about the environmental cues, that's when I'm talking about not just ecological environment, but the environment that surrounds us, our home environment, work environment, neighborhoods, schools, all these things that influence us and get in the way of us being consistent because things come at us. So taking all of those things into consideration, it really is key. So I've listed them out in what I wrote in the text, but just give it some thought, because again, these habits, we want you to be able to create those lasting, sustainable growth habits, both what you have going on personally and professionally. Okay, risers, until next time, rise above the challenges that life bring your way and have a great day.